abangani nabangane lapho sikhulume zabantu yabe sekudwini
Hello, Salbonani. This is your boy again, Uchirad Leslie, and we are back eminyakeni omutsha, but ungani sake sawusebenzisa. You never know. Mnyaka wakhona ukho mutsha kakhulu njengebhele. So, welcome to Enkundleni Exclusive, and this is a new year. We are bringing a new podcast which is called Vuleka. This is basically where we talk to men and also some women here and there. Indoda ngeke ihlale ikhuluma namadoda. That's ungani ubengcini. But well, this is basically where we talk about real life issues, things that we go through in our societies, in our communities. Lapho esiphila khona, labantu esiphila labo. And remember, this podcast is proudly brought to you by Dep3 Events. Like I always say, for all your sound system, for all your cinematography, photography, whether you need equipment, maybe lomchato, ufuna ma smoke light, kule modeling, visit Dep3 Events namhlanje. And we are here to cater for you. And today we are live a high popular pub and drill in the Oh, mama, so we've got a bright pack, we've got food, we've got games every Sunday. So if you've got family, you can come here every Sunday. Ekuseni kuyabe kulama bike, quad bikes, jumping cars, kuyabe kulabantwana bedlala bekholisa. So make sure you visit high popular pub and drill so that you get yourself something fancy, something nice at lower prices. Well, but today I'll make sure with Laminza adjust, and it's quite difficult, but I adjust. I'm not alone today. I've got four incredible gentlemen. I'll start with the funny one. No offense. No offense, but I'll start with the funny one. Right, a multi-nominee. This guy has been all over the world. He has been to Pumula, Nketa, Country Park, City Center, sometimes Queen's Park. He has traveled the world doing comedy. Recently, got a Popoma doing comedy. This is one of the most famous people in Nketa. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Frank Chiris. Hi, Frank.
Yeah, thank you, man.
How's it, my guy?
Thank you.
I feared.
I'm happy to be here.
I actually feared inviting you here since we were close to his poro, but well.
Already, I have this on the same space already.
And right, I also have got an inspiration. He's a brother to me. Undetalo ungabalecala uyameka sure ukuthi uyaboshwa. And ungaboshwa valelwa and ungavalelwa uzenza i-follow up yokuthi iminyaka ikwanile. We've got a practicing lawyer, a married man, married to a very loud woman. Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Kiwane. This guy's just got married. I've got Prosper Kiwane in the house, right, bro?
Okay.
Konke kushaba.
Wonke kumnandi baba.
Sure.
Yes. I complain.
Alright.
But saying Frank Kiwane.
Frank Kiwane ngumthisi.
Alright.
When uyakhubeka ungubaba uNkiwane.
Jesus.
Oh, so hi.
I
knew this was a disaster.
Anyway, thanks for the opportunity, my guy, to come and actually share our stories. Singamajensi, you know. Ukhuluma uqhakathekile vuleka, you know, amajita esikhathi esiningi sithanda ukuvuleka sivule izinto
Ezingaqakathekanga.
ezingaqakathekanga ngithola.
Yeah.
But for today I feel happy to be here.
Sivuleka kuhle.
Yes, sivuleka kuhle. Sikhuluma into eziqhakathekile. Esijayele ukuzikhuluma singarecord. Siyazikhuluma namuhla.
Yeah, siyazikhuluma namuhla live in front of our cameras. I've got an author with me, a brother, a thespian, an award-winning film actor. Ngikhuluma nge-National Art Merit Award. Lokunye nje okuningi akowinileyo uke wawina ama-girlfriend, wawina, uyawina undoda lo, uyawina. So recently I was reading your book. You need to explain chapter 1.
Why?
With
Why?
deserving explanation.
Why?
You need to explain chapter 1.
All right.
Right, I've got Leroy Mtulisi Ndlovu.
All right. Guys, hey, listen, Chaisa ngabantu. I won a BAA for acting.
Oh,
But I was nominated
Gugunama.
Nama for writing.
But it's a win. It's
for writing.
for writing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ufanele ngoba
Sikuhlukanisa.
phela kunomunye oyabebukele uthi bathe wawina inama kazake wina inama.
wawina i-BAA.
I won a BAA for acting, nominated for Nama for that book.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
wow.
ufuna ngi-explaineni because ngiyakwanisa uku-explain.
No, we'll talk about it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Right. Also in the house, I've got managing director wala. Khona la. Bayithi lapha ungabona sesingaze sinathanatha nje ungazibuza imibuzo eminingi. City management. Also he's a leader of the youth, not only eMpophoma kuphela kumbe ePhelandaba, but he's a national leader for the youth. He has been all over the world, a model, wayekela wabona ikhethu no waseqalisa ukuba yi-coach, so sefundisa abanye abantu ukwenza i-modeling, and also an MC. He's a very much decorated man. I've got Kaya Pardon Kanye. How is it?
Sure. Hey, I'm actually a leader of the youth and a father of the honest.
Yo, I think I'm fine. I'm never honest. My name is Leslie, not honest. Right, so we are here, and it's an open discussion. We just want to engage as men, and also, like I always say, akupheleli lapha kithi, but I'll be also waiting for your comments, because your comments, your contributions, your questions, your subtractions is what we use for our podcast alandelayo. So today's podcast, uvuleka, we're saying my story, my struggle. As men, we go through a lot of shit, gents. Like, we go through a lot of things, and every day, and sometimes you have no one exactly ukuthi ukhulume laye. Let's start from sisasengabantwana. You know, we have struggles. Umntwana oyinkazana oyethengela udoli. Wena bakuthengela umbhobho, le mota zamapholisa, John drive izitina, and so on. You are not taught to be tender, you're not taught to be soft. Then growing up usukhulile, you become again umuntu lwana okhitshwayo kuma spaces, because karesi ungahamba lapho kukhulunywa khona about abuse, they will tell you ukuthi beware of men, hey obaba ungabona ubaba sekukhangela sokurongo, hey omalume abasendlini. No one is talking about good men that are actually protecting the ladies. So I feel like we are growing up in a segregated space. Even sesikhulile, we continue to be segregated with karesi umntwana oyinkazana ovela esikole egqoke uniform angawubona uthisha lapha uyabaleka.
Yeah.
But kungathisha umuntu ongumama kabaleka. And these are the struggles that we go through every day. So I just want to find out, how did we grow up, Tina, to become the men that we are today? How was it like? Tina bekumnandi kumbe Tina be sama cheese lama bacon. Then how was our growing up? Let me start with Frank. What were the main struggles in your household?
So, Mina, I would say, honestly, growing up, when I was growing up, I was sharp. I really I would be lying to my parents now if I start saying, yo, bekunzima. No, I grew up okay, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I guess when I was growing up, really, it's I would say not a lot mattered to me. I was an energetic boy, just loved playing, so as long as I had that platform, yokuyagijima, siyadlala, ngitholile ukudla, for me, that was it. Like, I didn't have, like, for me, that was a normal childhood.
Okay.
Ukuthi as long as ngangikwanisa ukuyadlala, ngangikwanisa ukuthi ngibe labangani bami, ngangikwanisa ukuthi nxa ngifika endlini ngidle, I was having a lot of fun, So I would say maybe for me, the very first test of life, ukuthi now you're being tested, ukuthi, oh yeah, welcome to the real world. Probably I started experiencing my first challenges after my upper 6 exams, like in that long holiday, whereby you're waiting for your results, or La Panama results sephumile, and now you're trying to figure out life after that. That's when I started now. What's going on here? But prior, I honestly, sharp. The family was loving. I had the basics that I needed to be where I am.
Okay.
So, and I had a good relationship with both parents, good relationship with the siblings. So unlike you, angikhaleli ukuthi ngabe ngathengelwa dolly. Yeah.
And Roy, period Leana, just after school, I feel like that's where most of us get it wrong. Do we get like enough career guidance? Sasengabantwana ukuthi woba ngudoctor. Do we have moments where parents sit us down and say, "Zwana mntanami, wena mbona ngathi strength sakho silapha, zama lokhu oyenza lokhu," or we just figured it out? Do we have moments where they are telling you ukuthi nxa usukhetha inkazana enje, or we're just figuring out as we go on?
Yeah, so I like umbuzo wako, because as Frank was speaking, I was thinking about my own experience. Yokuthi kulezinto esizithi ngama basics in life, and most of the people around me got the very basic things. They buy you clothes, they feed you, and whatever. But umuntu is so much more than that. So I always tell abantu ukuthi mina, I feel like growing up, I didn't think there was anything wrong with the way that I grew up.
Yes.
It's only as a grown-up that you start to realize ukuthi no, kulamanye ama conversations okwakumele ukuthi ngabe ayesiba khona nkhaya. And that's one of them.
Yeah.
I'll give you a very keen example. I went to good schools, guys. I'm not going to lie about that. The how and the why is story for another day.
Yeah.
But I went to good schools.
Yeah.
The English says
And damn, I hate when people say it. I know, because mina ngiyazikhulumela, but then umuntu sasithi English. I was like, no, but mina ngiyazikhulumela. All right, so shit, my girlfriend said the same thing. Anyways.
Story for another day.
Story for another day. So, back to your question. Mina ngisesikolo kwaba le career day. And this was now like Form 4. I think it was lower 6 even. No, must have been Form 4. And I look back at it now and I'm like, that was too late in my life for somebody to be talking to me about career guidance, because by Form 4, usuhle was specialized on my subjects. Form 3, usiyangena Form 3.
Yeah.
And now you're coming to me with career guidance. What if I've chosen
The wrong thing. Yeah.
And for me, the practical example is this. That happened at Skolo, and then we had to choose my subjects. I had a hard time choosing subjects. And I was taking advice from so many areas. Okoguti, I had made one choice, and then something happened. Nkaya sasibulala inkuku, guys. Lakhare sisiyabulala inkuku.
I'm a Metaras, yeah.
Yeah, no, like I've killed so many chickens. Like if we get to heaven and it's gonna be something. So at one point in my life, I thought I wanted to pursue medicine. And I remember so vividly, ilangaleli uti, we had a bowl full of chicken livers like this, but I have guys. And I was sitting there going, namfunga uba mana legazi labantu, like no ways. And then from there, I'm like, okay, what's next? I was good at history. I was good at English. Basically, the arts were my thing. But I also know how to pass exams. Like khathesi ungambuza exam pasa njani. Ngiyakutshetha so. So even kuma sciences ekangishapha. So I had that rare thing ukuthi I can choose literally whatever I want. And I remember ukuthi from there I was like, all right, I can't do MPC because there's no way I'm going to be going to medicine. Let me do computers and this and this. But no one is having those conversations with me to say, all right, what are you good at? What do you like and what are you good at? Because I think those are the two most important things. And then some other kid comes to me and says, I know it's job market IT, vele is more IT, so I choose something else. And so I go to my dad and I'm like, no, yabona la person siyakhuluma ngani ngiyakwazi futhi. Yabona job market IT what. My dad was like, who have you been talking to? Because what do you know about the job market? That was the first career conversation that we had. And this is now at the point where I have to choose my subjects. But luckily enough, I try to be a smart guy sometimes. I was like, Chomlele point. That's how I still did IT in A level and then eventually Pambili, though that wasn't my first choice. But it's like, I feel like most of the time, my conversations around career happen too late and they are not productive because we are not asking somebody. Or in fact, we shouldn't be asking you. Kumele ukuthi wena ukhula sihle sibona boys lay ile talent la. Let's provide opportunities for him to capitalize on that.
Yeah, my key.
Yeah.
That's where white people outsmarted us, bro.
Yeah. And kule that period, I did my research in Mbichana, especially kuma African countries. Just after O level, if you have failed, or just after A level, if you had the chance to go through, and a period yena leyana usamele ukuthi kumele ngenzeni kwamba. That is where we have most crime. That is where we have single parents. That is where we have like a lot of things happen in that period. And I feel like we have to go nagale move, but because careers are supasile, and then.
So what must can happen now?
And then what happens, Kwampana? Okay, what happens, Kwampana, when suqedile karezi isikole usudabulile ama results nanga sihlezi la when I was with the industry.
You know what? You've got a valid point, but mina, I think I'm gonna zangena from the point of a 1K. Ngangeni ku 2K.
Yes.
For example, me, I finished my A level in 2008. And yes.
Ufrengo yo grade 4. Ufrengo yo grade 4. Grade 4.
Right.
Grade 4. Ufrengo angeke abe son of the soil.
No.
Angeke.
Tina, we are all vets of this.
We died.
You know? And I will say this, if abantu ababekhona 2008,
bro,
it was a difficult moment in our history as a nation, as a country. So basically, here I am, sengiqedile laphana my A level. This is what was happening in 2008. I remember I applied a MSU. Apply MSU. I got accepted. An announcement, yabuya yathi khona ama universities wonke they are closing. If you remember 2008. And Tina, which generation yethu, we had a gap, that gap here. You know, we didn't have a chance yokuthi okay sesenza lokho. Yonke into yayimile at that point in time, yabo. So what was actually happening, gongela ama industries, everything wasn't working. at that point in time. But however, you know, one thing that I love about Zimbabweans, innovation. You know, uthi there is a problem, but you always find a way of having solutions to those problems. I had to apply in South Africa. Big shout out to our neighbors. Noma bengasithandi, but anyway, it is what it is. But I appreciate uthi South Africa was there, especially for a crew. Eyafunda ngo 2007, 2008 beqeda isikolo. It was that moment where we had abanye ba-applyela ama-presidential scholarships, and that's one thing that I would recommend the government yethu ukuthi abantu abaningi baphuma around about that time. Why experience a life in South Africa? I've got a lot of friends abaphuma bathola ama-scholarships, bahamba in very good universities in South Africa. Some of us we didn't get, we had to make a plan. Faka ama-applications ami, ngathola indawo e-UNIS, I had to apply. Ngayithola indawo, I had to move. That's how I moved to SA. You understand? Then I started learning SA. Everything was okay. Yonke into imnandi. So this is what I'm saying to you, to everyone else. Ukuthi that moment for me, I feel like it was a defining moment. Omunye umuntu wahlala phansi wathi akulalutho. So kuyadlile lapha, waqalisa ukunatha utshwala, waqalisa ukubhema imbanje, waqalisa ukutshontsha, waqalisa ukwenza anything. You understand? But that moment, for me personally, ngendlela engakhuliswa ngayo, I was raised by academics. My dad was a headmaster, mama, headmistress, different schools. You understand? So education was one of those things ukuthi noma ungenzakala konke ushota ukudla ushota yena, but I think into omele ikwenze ube worried is your education, how you progress from there. Yabo? So for me personally, sharing from my personal experience, I would say background yam really actually shaped me, because most of my friends bangena kwezinye izinto ezingekho right.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But I'm happy for my parents. I'm happy ukuthi I was raised up lami kwenye environment encourage ukuthi no, if my parents are able to achieve this, mina lami I have to be challenged. Ukuthi okay, you have to take this a step higher. You understand? So mina kimi engqondweni ngikhulele eCountry Park, guys. Yabo? eCountry Park kuselokishini.
Yeah,
And most people abangahlali elokishini, they think ilokishi is a place whereby kulabantu abangela dreams. There are a lot of people abanye sithi sibabiza kuthiwa ngolova. You understand? There are a lot of people who've got big dreams but lack exposure, because the exposure, mind you, it's something that takes ukuthi ube at a certain space that costs money. You understand? Will cost imali, and ama-gens akhona eKasi. I will mention a lot. We've got engineers, we've got people, human resource, human resource personnel. We've got lawyers abakhona bahlezi eKasi, we've got degrees, but now there's nothing. You understand?
They're not exposed.
They are not exposed. It's not because the situation is not conducive. Situation is conducive, but now who's gonna bring up those people? Who's gonna come? Because I realize organizations, in most cases, this is a discussion that I was having with my wife. Organizations, I feel like sometimes programs, career guidance and everything, abe centralized, abe town. No one wants to come ebantwini where real struggles akhona. You understand? Akula muntu ohlala town, guys, let's be honest.
Town is
yes, abantu bakhona
sebesebenzini.
That's the convenience of a town. But ungathi ngine kungaphi, ngikhaya kuseMpophoma, ngikhaya kuseMakhandeni. You understand? I feel like khona lokhuyana yikho kwabulala abantu, exposure naliyana. I was lucky enough because my sister already was SA. So she was seeing opportunities that were there, and I was like, what do you think about Zimbabwe? Do you feel like umelubulapa at this point in time with what's happening? Yabo, that was an eye-opener for me. What about another John Ungela, that person who's outside and exposed.
Yeah.
Yabo.
You know what?
So
Kule nto ikhulumayo and it's unlocking something in me because mina so I've lived in a lot of places and I think kuma formative years sasihlalelo Pengula West. But the time sihlalelo Pengula West, my dad already had a standing up ayefungeka which means sasispenda isikhathi esiningi crossing town. Mina town ngakhula kuyindawo, it was like a stopping point. I loved going to town. And then satutha sayahlala ngale, got exposed to a whole different world. And into ikhulumayo, it makes me think of the time ngiseva, because ngiseva ama-gents amaningi ayahlala nga. And then go study groups asiyalala eSizinda. And it used to blow my mind. Ukuthi ama-gents lawa vele nxa ngikhuluma ngokuya town vele ngobangela umsindo like
It's true. Yeah.
like ngokungihlupha I'm like sayijomleza asifuni ukuya town why
That's what now we khangele town. Kuseduze because from Emakoge North to town is 11.5 km. It means you can walk to town. Yabona kuseduze njani. But kukhatshana.
yeah because in those
khatshana sibili kakhulu and vele nxa ungakwazi. Do you know town it's one of the most boring places if you don't know where to go and what to do.
yeah
Yes.
It's one of the most yikho lapho manje uthola khona iBPN lapho usumile so eceleni kankomo so
yeah
so lokho bukumdala yeah and kulento ekhulumileyo pro
Yeah.
ukuthi lucky enough when you had an opportunity of someone or say SA.
Yes.
So it's a little bit of exposure. I think I'll throw this one to Kaya ukuthi good percentage from 40 people and was out to pro maybe babang with 3. And it means we have 37 asebegcwele nje all over. Do those guys recover? Or should I say, do we recover? Do we recover from that space yokuthi Kares umhlaba usungikhabile Kares? And 2008 sedlulile, 2009 sedlulile, 2013 sokungene iUS dollar, yonke into isiqale sokuhamba. Mina ubulembulo bana bayaphuma yini or
I think I'll take you back to Frank before I get to the
yeah.
thing, you know. It's a matter of opportunity, huh? And the problem that we have as a nation is we are not giving the youth of the time the opportunity, just like our pro at that time. Okay, Frankie, they grew up in 2000, the lavish life and everything. Huh? Well, I can't really say I had a struggling childhood. I had a very good childhood and everything. You know, I had a very good stepfather. You know, bless him, he passed away. But now, when moving on, there are things where we, like Upro, where we need a male figure or a close figure that says, Zwana bra, laba so many sense so. Upro was like to have a sister. Some of us were to figure these things out on our own. Like, lucky enough, I don't know whether uNkulunkulu or ngamadlozi. I got into modeling when I was in grade 7.
okay.
When I was waiting for when I was waiting for Form 1, I got into modeling. Funny enough, I was a very good soccer player. You know, my mind was in soccer. And then my team was struggling. I've been someone who socialist from Gudala, where I say, if we are struggling as a team, I come up with solutions. And then I had seen this thing, most people buy Zama shows, there is money. That's when I advised my coach, I'm dad. I'll send the emoji. And then he spattered his and then he stretches the team. At a very young age, grade 7. You know, waiting for Form 1. And then now, we didn't get the models. And when we didn't get the models, we had to model. And I had to moto also.
Kenya was a poor.
Kenya was airport. But now Ansara was still in Zim and she was still active in modeling. I don't know how she heard about that modeling show. From town to number 6 Wabuya, Fingers Academy. Wabuya was Wabugeda. That's where the journey of modeling and arts started with me. Now the whole thing changed because I'm now at Form 1. And at Form 1s, I get a gig, yeah, Edgar's. No? I'm now the face of Edgar's at that age. And I'm young and, and now the whole thing is shifting. It's Katse and said us. But the Pora, he didn't find up. You understand? Now I do not have anyone to tell me how do you shape this as a career. To me, into a chaza, kuna magazine lawana, your parents were civil servants. You should know about those magazines. Okuncane kwe-Edgar's. Now mina mphakathi abangani bami bambona kumagazini
Edgar's.
It's fun now to them ukuthi uchomo yethu mina kimi nami sengikhula ikhanda ivile esikolo ama-teacher athwala imagazini elami. Now I need a figure.
Yeah, in the club was the thing when it comes to magazines. Yeah.
And then what does that do? It now disturbs my academics. Because mina sengikhula ikhanda, like the head has no choice. Edgar's ngathi angifuna ngo-12. Even if I have an exam go-1, I have to go. These people are paying.
Yeah.
And they are sponsoring the school.
The magazine.
You understand? So the magazine. So now there's no one to career shape me. Okay, usula look, but you have to do A, B, C, D. Well, I did pass my O level, thank God. But now, as you go forward, look at crew of a life. That's where the father figures, the brother figures come in. But now, I was raised by a stepfather. Very good man, very loving man. But he had his own children as well. He should have, he would give me my time, but I couldn't get the time that I want. Because obviously, like, at some point, I figure that.
Yes.
But Luana or one much. I lie at some point to I be a game. Yeah. So now, going back to him, he had he's now stagnant. Send me the university value and what. He needed someone and he got someone. But for 37 of the other guys who did not, it's hard to recover. Most probably, most of his peers or most of his classmates never recover.
Up to date.
There are those people who say Spabona and Siabispa charge, but we do not know the background. And most probably, even when you get to court, so who foot or prosecutor or defend we have a say wrong, but the system and the state should be held accountable for which, when things that is right, what then did they do to those people? Because already they already killed a system of people. So what did they do to those people after? What steps were taken after that time? Those are the questions that we should be asking. Our city fathers, our country fathers. Then, guys, after 2008, how did you heal us? Because we're still heartbroken. Look at So what did you do?
I wanna what you're saying just now, like you bring back my emotions of unspoken conversations of my 80s. I've seen quite a number of my peers like drifting into a whole lot of chaotic lifestyles. But people now, like knowledge, will never get to understand from that period. It's not only 2008. Going forward, maybe you can give it 5 years. Kungela stability. Bruh, if I talk about it, I become emotional about it in the sense that I feel like I'm part of that generation where we are so unfortunate. Ukuthi, when I look at my life, I feel like maybe kube saying at a certain level, but I'm grateful now. Ukuthi I'm where I'm at. But now I'm looking at other people abangazange bayitholi opportunity to redeem themselves. Ukuthi, right, this is what the situation gave me, and I never recovered from that. I feel like we need to have a conversation with that generation that lived at that point in time, at a life-defining moment, ega 2008, kusiyafika ku 2012. You understand? If we don't have that conversation, we have a generation of broken single fathers, a generation of broken single mothers. Kunma ngabantu bama 80s.
Yes.
From I feel like ngesikhathi sona abaqeda
Ikho lapho nathi umbuza ngo
abantu baka 89 kusiya ku maybe 93. You understand? Usuqedile, usuhlale over 5 years. There's nothing academical or professional which is happening empilweni yakho. You understand? Up until things zaba right, katesi, you know, and then you're competing with your 25-year-old, 26-year-old. That takes a toll on you as a person. Oguti, yeah. You sometimes I feel like having a conversation with my peers. Umuntu uzabuya kwethi bra. Ayazi ubuhlungu ukuthi uye ku-interview lo muntu le 25 years wena ule 36 years. You understand? A lot of people wouldn't understand the dynamics around ukuthi what really shaped me ukuthi ngingene ku-job market, ngingene ku-profession at that particular age. Omunye umuntu engenele 25. People comment different things and say, wawungapi.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially about Frank. Like, they were not there. They don't know what.
Yeah.
But I feel like there is a lot of problems that they went through, but they were not aware. It's generation yama 2000. Because most of them, like Frank was saying, ungababuza bonke, they will tell you, I'm Nkule Sharp. Sharp civilly abayaz. Because you can't tell me now grade 4 in 2008 at Nkule Sharp.
Yeah.
They were saying, right?
You understand what I'm saying? So they were not really exposed to Sharp civil.
Yeah.
The Sharp that we knew on the 90s.
Because Nkule Sharp, like I always ask Ukuthi, I think Zabuyela Gufrengo, Mausitu Ukule Sharp, reflecting as a man. What exactly sharp are we talking about? Are we talking about food? Then we have water to bath, then we have a uniform to go to school. Are you really putting a mirror and saying, this is me as a man, and this is me as a child, and maybe this is my potential child here?
It's like what Leroy was saying, right? He also thought he grew up sharp until same dal. So now that we are having this conversation and I'm reflecting, I'm like, man. Why? Kaluku complex.
You understand? Yeah.
Like, I've never heard my father say, son, I love you. Why?
So funny enough, into kade mfungo ikhuluma is Upro was talking about Soko Sharp, like, you know, went to 2008, 2013, then Soko Sharp. But I'm like, Sharp yakhona. Because so before Cape to Cairo closed, I used to stay in town, and like literally because of where I used to work, Cape to Cairo was one of the stops on my way home. Because nyabanquma so horopa mka. So I decided ukuthi mfungo dlula kunatha ngene Cape to Cairo.
Yeah.
At this time I'm newly married sort of, and me and my wife stay together. She decides to go on a night out labangani bakhe, and mina ndla planning ngalelo langa. So what do? I'm like, I think I'm Cape to Cairo. Figure Cape to Cairo, then I was still smoking cigarettes. So I used to have at least a pack or half a pack on me. Ngimile phandle lapana on that day kule speed braai, this guy uyangapproach Dutch ngicela inkawuza na switch akasibheme lokho vele ya njani. Start smoking, we start talking. This guy tells me about how why drive a makombi angibo. And he was younger than me because from the story I graduated a year after me and NAST. Like mina before I went to NAST I had 2.5 years, bruh. Ngisenza whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever noma yini pose. And then by some stroke of luck ngadiscover ukuthi NAST abantu abalama points ami bayangena but le balifunde busuku. Ngihamba ngayengena. And then 2014 I graduated. So this guy graduated 2015. I always tell people, yes, I can say I was lucky, but I also worked hard to find that job.
Yes.
Because mina, from the time ngisuka ku attachment, ngahle ngaba le ngqondo yokuthi from ukuthi ngibe ngithola imali sengibuyela uyacelena imali akwenzi. I spent every day of my life ku 40 year ngidinga umsebenzi ngaze ngawuthola. Sengutholile, things went the way they went. This guy graduated a year after me. This time sihlangana, I've been out of school some 2-3 years. And he's telling me, ngikhaya ngangidrive amakhombi ngamdala. I was good at it. Sasichaya imali and stuff. Then imali yathi sihlangene ngahambe NAST. But now I'm finished with NAST. It's been 2 years umsebenzi awutholakala. And I can't go back emakhombi because those guys will be so disappointed. So this is my question. Would sharp yangikhona? Sharp or it's like we are saying, maybe besiku 1% capacity, say 2% and then sensitive so sharp.
Then Mina, I think especially Ukaya who has also been in political circles and in national places. Is it because we don't know where opportunities are or there are no opportunities? What's the line there?
No, opportunities are there. Opportunities are there. But now there's a serious, very serious stereotyping, right? Where we are categorizing ourselves into certain spaces.
Okay.
Right? Because of the history that we have or where we've been. We are categorizing ourselves from what we've went through and think, veiling over. You understand? But now, I'll bring back the question to the table where I was saying, not to the table actually, to the proper dignitaries, where I was saying, what was done in the process after 2008 to 2012? What then was done to the kids? What then was done to the people? You understand? Yeah. What was done? What one?
As a form of like national healing or something. Yeah.
What was done? Yeah. Okay, we look at our heroes now. People who went to the struggle, fought for the war. You will see that they're being given money. They're being paid. There's something that is done to heal the fact that they fought for our liberation.
I never thought of it like that. Yeah.
Bless them, they fought for us. Bless them, they did what they did for us. But now here we are. We emotionally fought. We emotionally had problems. Yes. We don't need money, but we need healing. What has been done or what should be done for people to get healing? Speaking of Prosper, Prosper had to go to South Africa, not on his own.
MSU. Every weekend.
But he went to that's exile.
That's exile, actually.
It was an exile.
Now that you're mentioning it, Kaya, I feel like this topic, specifically this topic, deserves its own platform, day.
No, don't worry. I'll invite some political giants, maybe one or two. And I feel like we need to have this conversation openly to say, Leslie, from Form 1 up to Form 4, what was done about
right? Can I comment something about that? And I remember vividly, 2007, I was doing upper 6, and 2007, our teachers were not working, but they were there. School.
true.
I remember vividly ukuthi 2007 akula teacher wangene classini wangifundisa anything about history. I did history, I did geography. I didn't get any formal lesson from a qualified person. I had to teach myself. I had to read for myself. So, so ngangukhangela.
You were literally robbed of your childhood. Because bekumele ube ngumntwana. Kumele lo mzali omi phambili okufundisayo. But umzali kakho so kumele ube ngumzali mntwana.
Yes.
We understand.
Yeah.
So the reason why most of us are in depression and in the mental spaces that we're in right now, we start from the families. Start from home.
Home, yeah.
You know? Because most probably when you got back from where you got back from usule degree lakho sufundile, they expected you right to say fundile ngabuye lapha
support manje.
It's like something.
You are coming from exile and you already owe people.
Exactly.
What are you owing people? Over owing people every month.
Exactly.
Over owing share. Like usule squarete already, but when personally I heal.
Yeah.
From I was not with my mom for 6-7 years. I was not with my siblings. I was not and I was not home. You are still adjusting from $8 is equivalent to 15 rand. You know,
for 20 rand.
You're still adjusting there. Yeah. You're still adjusting, and you are still adjusting there. And then someone's saying, "I don't know
Fundile.
Yeah, well.
And also looking at age, just to say something. Also looking at age, ufika upenduka usule 27 years and already laba overchile and system is ngcono and everything is so right. You understand? Because they've managed to maneuver around that. When you're coming starting from, you've got your Frank. Frank is an energetic 20-year-old. When you start trying to learn the ropes, when ule 27, everyone expects you to ule 27, umela vela maplan ule 20 years. But now, when I'm coming from a different space, when you've already been in that space, my chances are high, you know the ropes. Because young people have got a certain level of assimilating and assessing the situation. Pushing local, replay and it keeps them going. When you coming, you live your academics. You understand? Coming, you live your academics, uvela from a different country, whereby, for example, South Africa. South Africa, when you're looking for a job, you have to go online, search. Then you come here, you have to go
physical.
Be there. I will tell you.
And remember was someone.
Mina ngathi ngifika ngisiya JC, Judicial Service Commission. You know, lento lana ngisearch ku internet lapha ngifuna ukubona lapha abafaka an email yokuthi you have applications and whatnot. Awutholi. Or sometimes the website is down. You know what? I had to think to myself, no, let me just be myself and do the traditional way. Lucky enough, I had people ababevele khona already mina ngingekho.
Yeah.
I was like, lapha kumele uhambe ukwafikele enyameni. Angithi ngekasitali sithi enyameni ufike enyameni. Like you have to go there physically. Yabo? So I had to go there. Ahamba the first time. Requirements, I had to go back. I went there almost every day for a week and a half. I look coming with my papers and everything up until into zamzaza sharp. Yabo? So kona lokho kade ngusho khaya ukuthi sometimes mina I feel like sometimes ngiyabe ngile like yona lana ukuthi ngathi ngibuya ngivela from the other side. I had people who had exposure of the system. Ukuthi countries are different.
Yeah.
We accept that. Ngafika ngathola umuntu uthi lokho okwamapla nge-email akusebenzi. Rather try this, go there physically, come with your application later and everything. Kwaphuma. You understand? So yeah, sengizibuza ukuthi my peers, I've got a lot of peers, got degrees, abanye bayenza ama-masters, and bahlezi.
And vele kumnyama.
Yeah, no, let's talk about it.
Yeah,
Because
and you realize ukuthi yiko kuqalela khona like ama crime rates, because already in the problem yami every day andihlupha, so and the only way I find like umngani wami Karese intshengu Karese. That's my only friend. If I don't take intshengu angizizwa sharp, and then nxa MP labo sebebuya bezocampaign abathi singanathi intshengu pari mina.
Correct me.
But now,
Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Ngicela liyenze i-research and you will find out ukuthi most people who are abusing a substance which is harmful and izinto ezidaka, narcotics and everything, alcohol, and it stems from a generation of, I will say, maybe 1987 going to 1997. That 10-year gap. Those people are the people that I'm talking about. Ukuthi,
That's why we have most single parents actually in
Thank
that
you.
period.
I will say it extends further back than that, Baba. Why? Because Gulenyi intersection that
2002, I think.
there's an intersection that we miss a lot. There's also the intersection between that and the generation before, which is the one thing meaning abantu a lot, because again, because of the way that I speak, people think vele your family is one of those. But I mean, I will tell you, both my grandmothers were domestic workers. And I'm domestic workers esikhathi lesiyana ngabantu ababehlala khona ngale.
Yeah, basebenzela khona, yeah.
being away from family.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
How many kids from each generation, even from like the 70s into the 80s, were people who had to figure out life bebodwa echone yedwa ngibo engumntwana because umasala usespa.
It's a span. And right, you see, gents, what I was saying, even Kaya, what I was saying with ukusuka eMagweko usiya city center, it's 11.5 Ks, but kukhatshana. Abantu esikhuluma ngabo babengasebenzi e-Ukraine.
Yeah.
Babesebenza khona eKhumalo khona.
But speaking of which,
Yeah.
now, a major question is: were those people absent parents, or they were working parents? And now, speaking of absent parents, what then happened from there? Kwamanjani? What was,
Can I answer that from the perspective of being both a parent and also somebody who has been divorced? So here's my mindset the last maybe 10 years. And my early on in my marriage, I was working this job where on paper says chaisango 5:15. But it was frowned upon ukuthi ubonakala usuke esipano before 6. And that time I worked 13 to 14-hour days. Ngesikhathi ngisenza khona lokho, yona le 2 minutes engilayo endlini, it's not enough for me to say I'm connecting with the person at home. And this is now in hindsight. But ngesikhathi sangikhona mina ngangizitshela ngiyasebenza, ngisebenzela ifamily, ngiyenzela ukuthi ilife yethu ibe sharp. But in hindsight I'm realizing ukuthi okay, fine, yeah, maybe wawukwanisa nje ukuthi uthenge impuphu and whatever, but abantu labana kule nto akade bengayitholi. And I will say I have a brother who I feel is the ultimate victim of that. Because yena ekhula, he was alone. Like uMagriza wayebuya nje here and there, but that guy basically had to raise himself. And a lot of the times when everybody else complains and says this and that, in my mind, I'm like, no, guys, that is a developmental arrest. Because yes, you provided the food, you provided the uniforms, you provided everything else. And wayekubona every now and then. But Kaya, you spoke to this. Isikhathi wawusidinga wena as a child from umzali ongasitholi. Ongasitholi.
Yeah.
And how many kids are like that? Mina, when people say, hey, I'm a 2K, what, my first question is, all right, okay, umzalunga.
Yeah.
How umzalu say you can? Okay, bra. Oh, Mina, I'm giving you my family history. Yoguchi, my grandmother was in Kumalo here.
Do that.
So can I just hold
15K
you for 2 seconds? That's good. You are raising something which is very critical. From what you just said, and me analyzing it, I'm feeling like Wonkama generations now, they are facing the same problem, but
Problems of their own.
packaged
Yeah.
in different
Differently.
ways.
Yeah.
And that affects us. So now the thing is, how do we navigate around that?
Ngoba at the end of it all, root cause one.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, and maskrizo besebenza eKhumalo, so mina ngase ngikhula ngingedwa, ngingumntwana maybe bo 80s and then ngase nsiba lo wami umntwana. I never learned proper parenting.
Yeah.
So even ngilayo umntwana nami sisonke khona
Yeah,
I'm doing the
true,
wrong
yes.
thing because I don't know how to be a parent.
Yeah,
Kube sokubuye igeneration yabo Frank yama 2K and okhule lo mzali ongawaziyo ukuba ngumzali and ku society eyokuthi akusela ama families esasila ukudala ukuthi
Yes.
sisiya kumalume sifike silale sithi nomsibanengi kumbe sisiya ku anda nikharesa kusekho vele zingenza ama WhatsApp lama Instagram
Thina sesilama rights.
lama lama rights.
Do you know that experience, Frank?
Yeah.
Yebo malume lale phansi
ulale lo cousin
kumbe ukubona ku TV.
Funny enough, now usitsho njalo,
Actually,
do you know one conversation which maybe we should have at some point? The conversation around whether or not kids should be beaten.
Yeah.
People get so passionate in a conversation there, and you know what I realized? 90% of people that support that, that's the only idea they have. Ukuthi umzali uyachaya umntwana. Ukuthi umntwana engawona umntwana uyachaya.
Number one kid.
But what about everything else around it?
bruh that's all that we know sasivuba thina nje
Mina. I'm a 1K, and I can stand here and say, like, I do not remember umama mengichaya.
My high school best friend was like that as well.
I don't remember mama mengichaya, man. And I don't remember my stepdad engichaya.
Yeah.
Ever, you know. The only people that I remember being child, obviously, I'm a
teachers.
police school. It's fine, I'm a
Teachers
teacher.
and whatever.
It's okay. But I do not remember Ngchang Umzad.
Yeah.
And now, not that I am a rude person or what, but I had a certain way that I was brought up. And here I am, you know, here last was.
Yeah.
Then kulamanye abantu ababechaywa bra. My age mates. Amakhelwane ababechaywa bra, bedindwa bra. But you find that our lives are different.
Yeah.
So now it depends. We have all child
Yeah.
and the whole
futhi
child
njani yeah
Ukuchaya lokhuyana, mina the way I think enganchaya ngayo, my parents would have,
I just
you know, umdala in my life, umdala wanchaya 3, and
Okay.
I remember all those 3 times.
Yeah, so babuchaya.
The first time he found me with a love letter and I was in grade 4. It was a love letter, nothing I like Lama was short because I was a new kid
Wow,
in school.
it's
And then,
yeah.
like, so it was just in my pocket and ngangihamba endlini, right? And then
So no, feel amafufu wena.
That was the
Shit.
first time. The second time, I had gone to school with this big book of his encyclopedia.
yeah
I was like in grade 6 again. Then the third time, ngamfakela umnawami isawudo kutiye, but it was like sibling rivalry type of stuff.
Yeah.
One child.
I relate
But
to that.
I only remember those 3 times, but I remember Umasali would beat me fairly almost every day. Yeah. But what I remember vividly was my mom and Chaya. She would have a conversation with me and Chaya, so that ngibe kwazi ukuthi
What's the story?
Yeah.
Yeah, imithetho yakhona ungadli emalayinini, ungangcoli. Njengoba
Ungangena
ungangcoli,
endlini
guys.
ngo-6.
Ungangena endlini
Early
ngo-half
2K,
5.
I
There was
see.
like a half 5 guy.
Early
Yeah.
2K.
I was a half 5. I had a half 5 curfew, and the curfew was so serious ukuthi uMasalo wayengithengele iwatch la wasithengela iwatch. And our watches like they were going at the same time.
So ngaphuza
the next
vele,
day-
it's like, what's your
You know,
reason?
in the summer, right? In the summer,
Ilanga litoni.
So ngathi mbona, I remember this day. Ilanga sokunga 5, but ilanga is still there. And I was like, no, my watch could be wrong.
And then
And then I corrected my watch. There's this phase. Eponguti ilanga lizaphonga unyamalala like lodwa.
Yeah.
But now usefika endlini before my curfew, because my curfew was half 5 and now it's like around 6, but so kumnyama. And I remember mfika and I'm just being smart about it, having small talk. Namhla mphangisile kuphenduka. You know. And my mom beat me, you know. But like back to the point, yokuthi I don't think I have a problem with that beating, yokuthi unchaya, untshele ukuthi unchayela.
Yeah.
So that next time, before I do it, yeah, but some parents are, have you ever seen those families ukuthi ubaba the moment umbuchaye wuta kumbe ngoqoqoti gate umba kula gate ngophonga ungena, but once efika akusela peace in that house. Either kids sebesiyahlala, kids ehlala stick move. Yeah, so
I know a few
And also, don't we feel like maybe kwakulezinye indlela engangingapanithwa ngazo ezingcono than ukuchayo ezazingangisiza? Well, that's a topic for another day. That's a topic for another day.
I think I need to quickly respond on
Yeah.
that. Indlela zokuchaya ezinye ezingcono zazikhona, of course. But now, do you realize ukuthi we are broken because of indlela eziningi ezaziyenzakala endlini, like you spoke about indaba zakomalume what
yeah.
ngini, if you find ngini ngokomalume bephoma kubuya nje abantwana ezinye izihlobo zibuye zogcwala abantu
Abanezibongo zakhona.
abanezibongo zabo bebe bezogcwala selilale sitting room. Do you know that's another emotional battles that we're still fighting? Ukuthi ngelanga la khona wena maybe siphuma awudiniwe kulento zakho ufuna ukuzenza, ufuna ukulala
Ufuna
mnandi,
your
and then
time.
izihlobo zonke sezikhona. You know, so now
And ungancane ngodobhela inyama ekucineni.
uyabona. So izinto lezi ziningi. You know, we're fighting mental battles because of izinto zona lezi, and especially Tina as men. We're fighting these things because we abazali bethu, they didn't really consider the consequences of the things that will happen when you have grown up with the things that they do to you when you're young. Even if bengakuchayanga, even if bengakupanishanga.
Yeah, man.
Understand? Because we're talking of ukuthi kuthiwa hamba komalume akho. And then the things that to be said komalume, for example, me angilotsholwanga, you know, understand? And ubaba literally is one guy who ran away. He appeared now because he sees and then he wants to be there, but he's one guy who was never there. He was not there. And Mago Malume is Malume saying awulotsholwanga wena. And we say it as well, that kubazulu bethu, but we're affecting like into ezikulimazayo lokho ungalotsholwanga, but umalume yakuthanda, and sometimes it's a genuine joke from umalume, but what
How
does
does it
that
land?
do to you? How does it land to your heart?
The confusion,
Yeah,
Kaya, today you are Ncube, then tomorrow someone is reminding you ukuthi hayi wena phela ungwakompala.
Exactly.
And so kubuthena abakoncube then sokuthiwa hayi wena nxa sesikucelela emadlozini kumele siqale sicele kwakompala. You just don't know ukuthi karingi ngaphi kanti lapha ngenzani la.
Those family gatherings zokuthi ke ukudliwa inyama ngela sawudu wala and then uthi hayi wena udle uyagiri inyama le. Those things they emotionally you know.
Wena uzibiza ncube.
Yeah, so
Quick one, guys. All right.
So out of all of that, I like Frank's story because I'm like, it's not about ukuchaya or ungachaya. This is one thing I always tell people. If you want to beat your kids, bro, go for it. That's you and your kids. But me, my fight is treat umntana akho as a whole person. They need the full experience of you so that they can accept the full of experience of themselves. Because tina sakula kulezinto that you then think this is wrong. Go wrong with so because nobody's talking about it. Nobody's allowing that expression. Me in Akatesi, I've taught my kid. My kid is like Krivelo Natila Nujwa. And I'll tell him, bro, I told you I'm addicted.
Yeah.
But addiction is not a good thing. And we talk about so many things. I'm not saying I'm doing it right, but I'm just saying, Uguti, my experience was one where you had the least amount of information, but you had to give the best performance. And I'm like, it doesn't work. So even in the benzo which it's not like I'm saying chayani ngumbelinga chay. But like, come back to the full experience, yomntwana. Just like Kaya is saying, Uguti, in all of that, what was the rest of life like for you?
Just a quick one, Leroy. I think I'm posing this question to you because you are the one who's mentioning Skuluma ngendaba yokuchaya. So now you've got a kid, and mfanako mncane. Uyenze izinto that you feel like, no, these things, you know. So what would be your advice to a single guy olomntanakhe and uhlala laye and is doing the wrong things, mischievous and doing all those wrong things? How do you reprimand a child? What would be your advice? Let's say we know sesibeka le ndaba yokuthi thina sikhula sasichaya ungawona uyachaya sukwazi ukuthi ungachaywa. You cannot do that again. But now we're looking at abantwana bethu bakathesi abasele information enjani eningi
Abalama rights.
yeah abalama rights. How best do you think should we raise these youngsters?
I think it starts endabeni how involved are you? Because most of the time, people don't realize that you are forming umuntu from day one. Most of the stuff that happens with me and my son has been happening from the very beginning. And my mission as a parent was, you know what? I'm not here to try and make this guy abe copy yami or some version of success engifuna. But ngifuna ukuthi wherever he goes, he's got access to information. So it also comes down to then having a balance between that and them knowing that you are the leader. You being the leader, it comes from a lot of different areas. Kufanele ukuthi umntwana abekwazi ukuthi ubaba engakhuluma ukuthi sesenza so. My son throws tantrums. You've experienced it.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, all right, sweet. Usuzondile, sharp. Okay, sharp. All right. But okusalayo, this is what we're doing. Why? Because I want him to understand ukuthi no, ama feelings akho ngawakho, but nxa sesisiya eHarare, sesiya Harare. Simple.
So however,
uzakhala but eHarare siyafika. And I think that the model yokuchaya was based on that, in saying force the child. And I'm saying, umforce, but acknowledge ukuthi layo ngumuntu, layo lama thoughts akhe, layo lama feelings.
So my point being is,
so
when it comes,
I'm getting there.
All right.
I'm getting there. to the point of between right and wrong, I think that the best teacher in life is experience. I will give you an example of at one point when my kid was, I think he was maybe 2 or 3 years old. Ngangihlala kwenye indlu i-ceiling yayisisiwa so I had to move my sofas ayeseduze so. And this kid was playing ezama ukuyeqa from one couch to the next. And I remember thinking, in another household ngabe sechayiwe wakhuzo. But I just sat there and I watched. Nga-observe wayenza okwenzayo, managed to do whatever I was doing. And that was the day I decided, I was like, okay, Ngingamchaya is going to be angry with me. But if he experiences the consequences of what he's doing, then it's a different thing. Because Usego say, and that's my approach with most things. Explain the consequences before they happen. Be the source of information. Because nxa izinto sezithirimuka sekaye ukuthi
Guy wayengitshela ukuthi
so next time nxa usumtshela what happens? It's like, no, this guy knows what he's talking about. Okay. Create a full experience, Baba.
And if he doesn't experience the consequences, then
Get away, man.
In life, consequences always come, Baba.
Right, guys, I have
But
to
now,
close. My time is up.
Can I quickly get there? And umntwana uyamekela experience, umntwana uyamekela experience. Just last week, no, it was on a Thursday, and a 15-year-old, we are penetrate gold espan some lapha. Because ukuthi kube some form of a movie. Everyone was just busy staring at the child. Ufaka ama-shuttles la enyaweni, wafaka lasezandleni. We're talking of a 15-year-old coming to court.
Why?
I don't know, because I was busy.
Usually,
I didn't even, because all my experiences because izinto ezenzakala i-trade gold ziziningi sengafika kupoint yokuthi angeke ngize ngilandele ukuthi look at uyenzeni, because i-drama is always there. I was like, I was touched at that moment, but I was busy. Ngangisenza umsebenzi. But ngathi sengiyi-1, I was asking myself ukuthi umntwana lo aze ule escort, a 15-year-old, 15, 16, somewhere around. That's my estimation.
It's a guy.
Yeah, it's a guy. Ukuthi uyenzeni, I don't know. Whatever the case might be. Ngazibuza imibuzo A1. Ngathi lapha iwini ungabe kwenza umntwana lo wazi wafika ku situation enje. And so my point being in umntwana ezekhula, and a 10-year-old, a 5-year-old, and uyayekela experiencing. Ungamyekela abambi ayini uyacha, ayekela hlebe kwathi lapho uyacha. But now let's talk of umntwana ole 15 years, 16 years. Ngabantwana maybe sebenatha kumbe sebesenza nani. Uyambona is developing a habit yokuthi mina umuntu engangiyenza something, I respond by picking something and hitting that person. Should we let those kids have that experience ukuthi sengadopa imbodlela cha omunye umntwana? Sibe le situation whereby umntwana sezithola esecourt ngokubulala omunye umntwana.
So the other side of that coin is when you get to that point, it's too late. It's too late for some of the things that we've talked about. Because the whole idea around letting the little kid experience consequences is so that you raise the kid to a point where they trust you enough. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm getting your point.
Kids can choose not to do something based on fear or trust. Fear is how most of us grew up. I grew up like that, out of fear. But I'm going to tell you an interesting thing. I did a lot of things, mina, as much as ngangichaywa, my mission was not to not do things. It was to not get caught.
That's our mission all the time.
Yeah.
That's all of us, actually.
That's
yeah.
all of us.
Yeah.
But with some of my friends like Kaya here and my other friend that I mentioned, I realized ukuthi i-relationship ayelayo lo mdala wakhe was this guy trusted his old man so much. Ukuthi engayabuza i-advice kumdala wakhe emtshela yenza so. That's what he did. Yes.
Which is something
yes,
nice.
silokungezwa here and there. But like why ama limits akhe. Ukuthi hayi lapha hamba nilodwa.
All right.
He's built this firm foundation. That's why I'm like, by the time you're 15 and you don't have that, gule problem, which is what is happening ama 2K. Sorry, Frank. Which is what's happening with a lot of ama 2K is they've had to grow up amongst themselves, lying to each other, being lied to by older people. And the guy that sense angayagiyo ukuthi right now I'm experiencing this or I'm feeling this. So if you ask me for advice, as guys, especially as guys raising boys, I'm like, make sure that you are the primary source of information. Make sure that you are the primary source of
Reference, point of reference.
validation,
Yeah.
love, yonke into ayisukele kuwe.
Yeah, point.
Because as abafana vele silogayena lwana sakhula simhlonipha.
Exactly.
One.
So as a father, you need to make sure that's you.
Lovely. That's a great point, my guy. Yeah, I was now saying that, and we are in a digital age whereby Katesi, ifoni yako, remember last time Izolo and we went out, ifoni yako iselele umntana wako has got access to information. Now, how do we counter those? Ukuthi umntwana, yes, is getting information. My main source of information, which is true and valid, comes from Leroy, is a father. Comes from a father, Leroy. But now, how do we count, how do we balance those two?
Okay. From my side, fighting the system, which is the digital system, as a parent, I'm meant to believe it's very easy. Even to the ladies who are raising their daughters, or to the, there's some things that you need to make sure you do on a regular basis. Like just going to have a haircut with your son. When you're having a haircut there's some bond that you create.
That you're creating, yeah.
There's some things like ukupuma maybe Leos, no true. Ukupuma, even there are things that you did as a young man that you did labangani bakho, but now you need to do with
your son.
Umfana. Now Umfana is now 16, 17. Pumela, chai pia mfana. Chai pia imviringit, and then I understand ukuthi umtshele futhi ukuthi into lezingayitshale.
Ungayitshale. Now that you mention it, now that Ukaya is mentioning that, and my dad drinks, and I remember when I was young, and ngikhulela phansi ngena ku-teen stage, and my father was one liberal person. Uza kutshela ukuthi wena mfanami lokho kuyinto kuyakuchaya lokho. Mina angizakaze ngachaya ukuthi ngiyanatha utshwala. Umbeni ngenzani? I've never experienced that from my dad ukuthi hey usunatha utshwala wena. You know what? Uyakutshela ukuthi mfanami lokho uyakunatha uyambona yakunatha, but uyakunatha lokho kulama consequences kanjani. No ngiyakubona usunatha. Usesikolo. Isikolo userious ngaso. That's the conversation that we had with my dad.
So that's the difference from us and our dads, where we're saying, okay, unfortunately I've got a daughter, but had I had a son, these things would be doing. Hlale pants, I smoke weed, a whole lot of it. Sit down. Smile,
Yeah.
Smile. Boy. Laugh and mama confusing us too. Because even my wife, my girlfriend doesn't know They smoke. Clean pants.
But now she knows.
Welcome to the world.
Official.
Out of the closet now.
Mine is spare me. Excel.
That's the whole point.
Spare me. Chocolate. Today is a puzzle. But many seasons when so. Sugume. If kukombisa, obviously figure out. Jay. Pele says he hakule. He's 16, 17.
That transparency, yeah.
They say he hakule. Labana ngamapeti labana loya kudla imali even engenamali ubhuti but he now has trust yokuthi but the time nami ngalitshela ukuthi yasithi zolontshontsha
I
ifone
feel like
ngiyabe sengikwazi utshontsha ifone awara sharp I start phone lesibiseni bese amapholiseni yabo but now iboys yakhona ukuthi ifike iqeda ukubulala umuntu so yehlike
uthi kudala lapha kule
semphampasi
yeah.
But nxa ule relationship lana ukuthi boys yakwazi ukuthi mdala ngingaze ngifike ngokuthi even your wife or whoever that you are in a relationship with at time they should understand ukuthi wena lo mntana akho le relationship yokuthi yakwazi ufika ngo12 lizondile lo ngo2 edake but ethi ngikokhuluma lo baba
Ngicokuma lo mdala.
uzuthi maybe ufanele problem mana ngikhulu wena
Point
into ngela problem
Point there.
then sihlala la bantu la mabo udake expose and then believe me if we have our baba abanjalo going towards where we are going and to the future we will have a simple life
Yes,
kuzaba
yes,
mnandi ukuphila but now the problem is with fathers want to like even
Sometimes, general, so, yeah.
Don't go ngiqinile ndoda umfana mina bekwazi ukuthi azwana bra lapha sesisiyaqina uheadmaster wakho asilamali yefees but siyamtshela ukuthi uyabuya ngemandi but
asikabi la
yabo sesifika umfana hlala thulezwi zwana headmaster kunje so
True that.
Yabo, and umfana said trust kuwe akasoze afuna ukuba ngutsotsi kuwe because you understand ubaba
That
means
nigga's got my
So
back.
uza kutshela everything vele.
ubaba bempintshi yami anything akaze abuye sitshawe isiko umfana kulula ukuthi abe mdala kuyaluma lapha awutshawe isiko wena asambe yabo
Usumtshela ama-repercussions ukuthi kanti-
usumtshela ukuthi so
Why? We have
and
to do this.
libe nama-secrets amanye angafiki kumasala
Kumasala.
lingu-2
Yes,
yabo
yes.
lingaba lento ezinjalo ibond yenu it's strong yabo.
So Leroy,
That
what
is
you're
what
saying,
we-
I think you are
Yeah, bekungani ubukhona
So
ngesikhathi uRoy
even
ichasise.
building on that, to your question about the digital age and whatever, I will always start by saying, listen, my son is still young. But the reason that I can trust him alone with my phone is even ngabona something efonini lapha. Uyaphenduka ezombuza.
Khalipha.
Remember lapha na offer.
Kuyinto ke.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Because of having built that thing, which whatever ombuza khona, ngizakutshela ivar. There's an old thing that I said to some people a while ago, Bamangala. Ngizithi mina, at some point, if you watch little boys growing, they're very fascinated with their stuff down there.
Brother.
And at one point, I was like, what is this for? And I was like, it's for going to the toilet and making babies. A lot of people were like, how can you say that to a child? Do you know what his response was? Like, okay. And life went on.
Simple as that.
At some point, it's going to click.
Sorry. My time is up.
I'm a producer.
My time is up.
I'm a producer.
Right. It has been Vulega and Vulega Vele, and we will never stop Vulega. So this has been the first episode, and I'm thinking, yo.
There's a look to unpick, my guy.
Yeah.
One episode. is not enough.
Keep talking.
Episode 2.
Yeah. Well, like I always say, the
can have
conversations
this off-site,
continue. We continue having these conversations. And nje kuma comments, ngicela limbhalele if you have anything that you feel like we have missed, kuma topics ekade sikhuluma ngawo namhlanje, maybe ngubaba, maybe ngumntwana, and you are saying, lapana majensi lapana lingena iganga, or lapana I feel like why lingakhuluma ngalokho, or if you have got your own personal experiences and problems, you can even inbox us and say, guys, I have this and this and this, I'll be reading, I'm a problem man, and these guys will be just talking about them. So what do we do? Or so what do we do? But because of time, lakwazi isikhathi lani bakithi siyala. Like I always say, visit Deb3 TV, usubscribe, ulike, ushareishe, ucommente, unithumezele imali kuyikokeshi. Aw. Chance, thank you so much for coming. Namhlanje we've got beer. Sihamba senatha lapha siqhubeke because time robbed us. Time robbed us. Right, like I said, I've got ama creatives now, ama socialites, abo baba labo mama, mama babuyanga, unfortunately. Yeah.
Should it let Frank the funny guy? Sisuke la singahlekanga hayi.
No, Frankie, these days ukahlekisa. We are clear. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been episode 1 of Uvukela under Enkundleni exclusive. Make sure you visit Ihai Popular Pub and Grill for your cold beers, for chillers, for Sunday games, for Friday comedy nights with General Leslie, for Amabrai, for anything that you need, even ufuna venue after Ilobola Day and ilifuna ukuzocombola lapha kumbe ngumtshato or whatever. Make sure you visit Ihai Popular Pub and Grill. We are here and we've got you covered. Deb3 TV, subscribe, like and comment. My name is General Leslie. Manje uzayenza njani. For now, sizakubona singakukhangela.